Surprise, everybody! Hello, welcome back to another stream for Digital School, or let's just say for the houses. So guys, welcome back to another stream in the new season. I'm Ardit. So please, before getting started, if you know me, if you recognize this face, just comment down below my name, or if you know me. So hello houses, hello shadows, hello hipsters, hello speedsters, and hello engineers. So guys, okay, I have seen it's Sufi knows me, so hello. Hello to everybody. So if you don't know me, I'm Ardit and I'm from PA, so I'm official streamer of this channel from this day. So guys, I'm happy to see you here, and I'm happy to see Ardit here. So guys, I'm just gonna introduce myself to you, and we're gonna get started with Ardit. And the stream, the reason the stream is in English because we have students from USA, Mexico, Germany, and so many other places. So the stream is in English. So hello again, and here we are with Ardit. Let me just turn my camera off and go in Discord with Ardit Xhaferri. Okay, hold up. 1 second. Okay. So, okay. Is everything fine? Let me just check here. Okay, I guess everything is fine. Hello, Ardit. Hello.
Hello, what's up?
Okay, let me just see the stream. Okay, everything is fine, I guess. So let's just go. This is Ardit Xhaferri. He's from Pristina. Okay. Okay, something is wrong with Ardit's webcam. We cannot hear him. Okay, I don't know why. Maybe he has some problems with internet connection. Ardit, if you're here, just text me if you can.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, you had some problems with your internet connection, so just turn your webcam off and on.
Here.
1 minute. Okay, it's all fine right now. Okay, so let's just go there again, and we have some questions for you, Ardit. So please, before getting started, could you just introduce yourself to us?
Yeah, I'm Ardit Xhaferri. In 2 months, 18 years old. I started programming since I was 14 or 15, and now I'm working as a web dev at Starlabs since last year's summer.
Okay, are you still in digital school?
No, currently I finished my studying at this digital school.
Okay, perfect. In which house were you there?
I was in a hipster house.
Oh,
but
hipster.
sad thing though, they were created right after I finished studying, and so I couldn't enjoy the houses that much.
Oh, too bad for you, man. Okay, right now
Yeah.
I'm a shadow, so could everybody in the chat just comment their houses? I want to see everybody. Hipsters for life, Dren Ramadani. Okay, we have some hipsters over here.
Nice.
Okay, engineers, speedsters. Okay, come on. I'm a shadow. I want to thank also Darcy for giving me a chance to join this community. So yeah, thanks to Darcy, and thanks to Vegim. Vegim, love you, man. Peace. And okay, let's get started. So could you just tell us about your beginnings at digital school?
Yeah, they were pretty interesting. I was finally learning something I really cared about, you know, and something I was really interested in, and got a great instructor from the beginning, Kuitim. So it was easier to push through something new, you know, because beginnings are always harder when you're trying to learn something new.
Okay, that's cool. So Kuitim Naziri, right?
Yeah, Kuitim Naziri.
Big respect for him.
Respect.
Okay, that's cool. So, in what age have you started studying at digital school?
I'm not sure. I was in ninth grade, so I think about 14 or 15.
Okay, perfect. My Instagram is blowing up, so the game. Okay, so did you know anything about programming before starting digital school? I guess. Let me guess. Like you said, you were 14 or 15 when you started
Yeah.
programming. So, did you know anything about programming before starting or not?
Just a little bit. It's more really a hard-coded way. You know, I didn't really get the logic. I just got the scripts. I was more like a script kid, you know. But now
Okay.
every time I see the code,
The important
yeah.
thing is you didn't know how to open a tag in HTML.
No, probably not.
Okay,
So
perfect.
I was just more a script kid or something. I didn't really get the logic behind the code. I just was looking at programs and just running scripts and just that. But now every time I see like the code, I see the blocks of logic, I learn at scratch or code. So yeah, now it's way better than
Okay.
before digital school.
Okay, that's perfect. But I want to know a question like how did you hear about digital school? Did somebody tell you or
Two of my classmates were going at the time.
classmates?
So yeah, classmates.
Yeah.
And so I was already always on my PC and already just wanting to create something. So I thought, why not? Uh,
Okay, so did your family did that for you register you at digital school or was you that you liked it? So
no,
you did
yeah,
that.
yeah. I
So
actually
that was you.
asked them to register me, and they were always nagging me about how much I'd stay on my PC. You
Like
probably
me,
know
you're
the
exact
feeling.
like me.
Yeah. And so when I told them, they thought it was a great idea, and they registered me immediately.
Oh, that's cool.
So yes, so they thought at least I'm learning something while spending the time on my PC or doing something productive.
Exact like me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect. So, how did you get through the first levels where programming logic is taught in digital school?
I think those are the best times because at that phase, learning those logics and in those levels like code and scratch, that's really your foundation as a programmer. I would advise like everyone to concentrate at those levels because the same logic goes for every programming language. It just has the different syntax, you know. So if you learn that well, you can be a great programmer.
Yeah, good advices. Okay, and how important is to learn programming logic for young programmers, like beginners or something?
Yeah, it really depends because first thing, there's a big like variety of programming. You
Yeah.
got even front-end developers and back-end. Now, for if you want to pursue more the design kind of side of programming, you can leave the logic a little bit behind. Or if you want to concentrate more at the back-end, at the servers, at the managing the data and so on, you should concentrate a lot more at the logic.
That's perfect. Okay. We have a question from Dren Ramadani, and he said, what language do you mostly use?
Right now, I think it's PHP with the Laravel framework.
Yeah.
So it's not just pure PHP; it's with this framework.
I'm right now
Um,
also studying PHP at digital school in Peya.
Nice.
So right now I'm the backend guy. Front end is here.
Hey.
Okay. Next question. After learning programming logic, did you have any problems at the other levels in digital school?
A little bit because, as you know, you're two right now at PHP. Like there's a little because now the syntax changes and
Yeah.
PHP. I think it's a little bit more tough with you. It's not
You have to
as
full focus on what you're doing right now. So yeah.
yeah. It's a little bit harsher with you. I think. It's not like JavaScript or these easier levels, but I got through it
CSS.
eventually. Yeah. I got through it eventually, and I pursued to learn then Laravel. So even though PHP seems really hard right now, if you can push through it and then learn a framework of PHP, I think then you're a really great position in a programmer standpoint.
That's great. But we want to know, like, which was your favorite level at digital school and why?
My favorite, I think Scratch, because we learn at that level the logic or the foundation of programming, and at the time there was like a digital school had our forum, and there was like a yearly event with points.
In LMS,
so
yeah.
like LMS. So we needed to. I made a lot of Scratch games.
Okay,
like
but
10
one
or-
moment. We have a gift for every LMS user here. So we have a code that you submit on LMS and you get 5 XPs for that code. So are you ready to see that on the screen on the bottom of my camera right there? So if you're ready, let me know in the comments. Everybody.
Go redeem it, guys.
Go redeem it. Get that 5 XP today for Halloween. Also, happy Halloween, man. Oh! My controller fucked. Oh my god. Okay, let me do something for Halloween. Okay, go, I guess. Okay, you'll see now the code there down. Go get that. Let me just see if. Okay, the code is give me XP. So go redeem that and you'll get that 5 XP. I'm waiting for you 30 seconds to do that, so go ahead. I'm just gonna leave it right there. You're gonna do that later or somewhere. Okay, so what would be your job if you were not a programmer?
Oh, that's a hard one, I think. I would pursue, I think, being a director, like of movies, or so yeah. Either that or something with psychology or philosophy. I love them
Too
both,
deep, man.
I know. I love movies and like the philosophy behind the movies, and so there's a great combination of them. So probably if I couldn't go in computer science or something, I would go to a movie, like a movie director or
I would
something.
be a TikToker. I'm kidding. Okay, so how much do you think the importance of programming is given in our country?
I think, especially because we're in Kosovo, it's a big, important job and a career, because you can work as a programmer from anywhere. So that's a real big advantage for you. So it's perfect for Kosovo because there's a lot of companies that do outsourcing that work from Kosovo to outside. So you're essentially getting paid like you're working from outside, from working from here. So you don't need to leave Kosovo. You can work from here and still get paid like you're working in Germany or in America or somewhere else. So I think it's for Kosovo and its economic standards, it's perfect.
Hard work pays off.
Yeah, always.
So yeah, can you tell me the feeling on joining an international project as developer at such a young age? Like we heard that you're working in Star Labs right now in a part-time. So could you tell us something about? First, tell us about something about Star Labs. Like when did you get employed or something?
I got employed last year's summer, so it's more than a year, I guess, a year and some months.
But in part-time, when you get 18, I hope you're gonna get that full-time. and you're gonna continue like this. And what kind of project did you work as an intern?
I've worked on different projects. I think the first one was the November Code Fest project. It
Yeah.
was so the students can
Can submit
just
their project. I have it right here.
yeah. Yeah.
So Ardit created a project where students can submit their projects for November Code Fest. So could you tell me, did you have any trouble when creating this real project?
Yeah, but because was like my first project for a client. Like the client was digital school, so it was really cool. The whole project was created with pure PHP. So I created the project during the time I was learning PHP. So I was learning PHP and was creating the project. So that was a bit hard. It's always harder when you're learning and doing it. So the next time I was working on different project, it was way easier because I already learned. I got a lot of experience from November Code Fest, and really Quitim and every other instructor helped me a lot because they were always giving me feedback and tell me what to add, because essentially it's for them. Because the students would send the projects in like a bad manner, like forget the logo or just the description is off or something, and this was just to make it for the instructors and the admins at digital school easier.
Great job from them and from you.
Thanks.
So is it difficult to work with older colleagues? Partners, let's say.
Yeah, I don't really think so because there's not a big age difference, but still I learn a lot from them. Most of the time I spent at Star Labs at the beginning, at least I spent half of the time programming, half the time just looking at them, what are they doing, because it's really interesting seeing senior programmers at their job. It's a great experience and a great privilege because you can learn a lot from them. You can see them how they handle bugs, how they handle tasks with clients, everything. So it's a great privilege, and it's not really difficult. I get actually really well with them.
Yeah. And it's Sufi asked you a question like what inspires you to program?
Mostly just the urge to create something, just to create a project, I just like making projects. I was with some friends in a school project, and they were fighting who worked more in the project. And so I was bored, so I made a website to calculate how much everyone worked on at the project.
In the project. Oh my god.
So, it's just mostly everyone, I think, most of us the urge to create some like gameplay, some like music, theater, movies. Everyone likes to create something, and so I think I just struck my luck at programming because that's what I'm best at.
That's cool. The next question is from Xhaferri, but he asked you the same thing that it's Sufi. So another question. Okay, how did programming affect your school grades?
I tried to keep my grades up, but either way, they affected them a bit. But I don't really think it was the programming part. It was just I was either way spending the whole day on my PC.
Yeah.
So now, instead of just doing nothing,
watching Netflix or YouTube, you're
watching Netflix or YouTube, I was doing at least something productive. So those notes were going down either way. But no, just kidding. They're pretty good.
Okay, that's cool. So we have another question here. Like, how did you get? When did you get employed in Star Labs? You told us, and how were your first day in Star Labs? Like
My
intern,
first day, huh?
like
Yeah,
intern.
yeah. My first day, it was kind of intimidating because I didn't knew a lot of people there, just Kuitim and Niazi, and I was really scared because I thought every other employee saying, "What's this kid doing here? Why is he here?" or something. So I really got the urge to prove myself to them and to all the employees at Star Labs that I'm a
So it was not difficult to adapt, right? For you.
no, no, because they were really friendly. They were really helping me out.
It's a
They were
great community.
yes, it's really true. So they were really interested in the projects that I made. I loved their enthusiasm, and so I got really well with them.
Okay, cool. Okay, Dre Ramadani asked another question. So, any other hobbies besides programming?
Yeah, I got some, mostly gaming a
Games?
bit.
Got it.
Um,
you're my G now, my part.
so
Okay.
a bit of CS:GO and some League of Legends and so
I'm
on.
gonna ask that later. So okay.
Okay,
Drin
cool.
Ramadani said my man, so I guess he's a gamer.
Yeah,
And
so
okay.
and in quarantine, I started just exploring hobbies like playing the guitar or
Whoa.
just seeing, yeah, just exploring different hobbies rather than just programming.
I had a piano on my
Because we
house
all,
and I
yeah,
tried to play it. But I just knew I don't know how to say that in English. Hymnen. I don't know how to say
like
that.
the theme song of.
Of Kosovo, yeah. I
Yeah.
just know that melody and I just keep doing it.
Dope.
Okay. So we have two or three more questions here. And what motivates you the most?
The most, I guess just the problems, the bugs. I love the bugs. I love the problems.
Debugger.
You just get, yeah, you just the harder the problem is, the greater the satisfaction when you
Yeah.
fix it or when you finish it. So I think when I get a new project, the biggest thing that motivates me is the problem because you when
When you
I get
fix a bug, you go out with your friends and drink some.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I fixed it.
Yeah, sometimes even I'm middle of eating food with my family or something, and I'm eating and just throw my hands in the air. Oh, I fixed it, and they just look at me. What was it talking about? So I fixed a bug in my head, and
That's
so
cool.
yeah.
Okay. Xhaferri 12 asked you this question. Okay, what was your reaction when you first heard that you're going to work on the company? So in Star Labs.
I was really grateful and hyped, a little bit scared, but mostly grateful.
Your last
Because
night before going to work. Ah, I hope I'm gonna do it good.
yeah,
Okay.
because it's a big challenge, I guess, because I was just intimidated to work with real programmers and to create projects, to develop projects with them and so on. So firstly, I was really grateful, then scared. And
Okay, and we have another scared question over here. That I don't know his nickname, 69. Were you afraid that you would fail when you started your first project? And what helped you get past that if you did?
yeah, I'm not really afraid to fail a project. I'm just afraid to abandon a project, because
Oh, that's a great one.
you can always work on and improve on your project. That's what I see most with my colleagues at digital school. I always try to tell them, they finish a project and they can really improve it. They can make it 10 times better, but they just say, no, that's enough, So I really remove that from my head, that's enough. I really think no project is good enough, no code is good enough. You can really go on forever improving your code, improving yourself, improving your project. So you can't fail a project. You fail a project when you abandon it.
Was there any project that you just got bored and just say, okay, I gave up and
yeah, there was not projects, but just more like prototypes, just trying things out with different technologies. I tried things with hardware, with different languages, so programming languages. So just small prototypes, more or less. Just they were more to try out and explore things, rather than projects.
Okay. Did you learn about React? React.js?
Yeah. Last year I
did my Hello World there.
Yeah. Last year we got recommended at work to start learning React.js, and they gave us some courses. I followed them, and I just made a tic-tac-toe game, I remember, and something like a hamburger select menu or something like that. But yeah, when I finish improving on Laravel, my next objective is like learning React, Gatsby, more these frameworks of JS, like Node.js or even TensorFlow. That's more focused on machine learning and.
I did my very first Hello World and I gave up. Okay, so guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask him on the comment section. And okay, let me just see. One moment. Okay, so where do you see yourself after 10 years?
I guess really just still being a programmer. I don't seeing myself having my own company or something. I think that's really stressful. So I just think besides programming, I wish I make different things like producing like an indie movie or something, or even producing some music, some beats, just a variety of multimedia creation.
Okay, perfect.
Having like a library of them.
Okay, Xhaferri also asked a question. Which was your favorite project that you did in digital school? Not in Star Labs, digital school.
Okay, that's a good one. My favorite project. Mostly, I made apps because that's the longest period. I think the longest course is that took me was App Inventor, so I really got a lot of apps made. So I think it was Give. So Give was a contracted project. 20 students were selected to work on their own versions of an app with specific criteria that was given. So they told us like the app needs this and that, and 20 students began to make the app. So the app was was based on a blockchain technology, so that it make a relationship between a parent and children, to make them feel responsible for the chores that they do and get rewarded in coins, in this Give coins. So if you do a chore, your parents, they give you chores like do your homework, do your
Something else.
yeah, something else, and you get awarded in these coins, and then go on about buying something for your PC or something, a Steam gift card or something. So that was a big leap.
A
I
CSGO
love the
skin.
project. Yeah,
A
I
CSGO
love.
skin.
Yeah. I love that project because it was a big leap for me. Uh, in the back end side and the front end side, I started using started using Photoshop for the front end of the app. I started getting really a better eye for design, and at the back end, starting using Firebase as a database. I never used a database before, so that was really interesting. I created transactions, so you can see live transaction app from one phone to the other. You could see the transactions. You can send chores to a specific user, and you can redeem those chores, the tokens, and so on. So I think I love that project the most because for me it was just a big leap in the front end side and the back end side.
That's great. Okay, one question. Did you crack Photoshop?
Yeah. No. Just
Okay.
kidding.
Police?
Or the FBI.
Okay.
I hope the FBI doesn't come tomorrow.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Home, probably in quarantine after 10th corona spike.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, that's a great one. Okay, her name is Eda. That got Xhaferri Ela. So yeah. Do you guys have any other questions, or I'm gonna begin with
Ask me
mine.
anything.
Mine part. Okay. React, Vue, or Angular?
I guess I'll go with React because that's the most I have experience with. I think Vue is great too. I think Angular is a bit outdated, but don't quote me on that. I'm not really sure. But mostly, I think the most used one right now is React. So just go with React. And if you don't really like React,
Okay,
explore the
I
app.
like React a lot. Right now I'm working on a project with WordPress, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
And I just said, like, why didn't we choose the React thing? I'd like more.
Well, it's dope that you like React because it's getting really popular. It is really popular. I think right now
The most
it's one of
paid
the most.
and the most popular is React right now. So
So yeah,
I'd like to
it's
go with
really,
that totally. And okay. Guys, did you use that code give me XP for 5 XPs in LMS? I didn't use it for myself. I'm gonna do it right now. LMS. Okay. Let me just go and check. Oh. Invalid login. Okay. Where should I submit it? Okay, write the live stream code and when 5 XP is due. Okay. Add submission. Give me hold on. Me XP. So I'm submitting it right now. Okay. Everybody do it. Who is LMS user? Okay, another question. Elda asked, how did you feel when you finished digital school?
I felt a bit weird because I thought like this chapter of my life is ending, but then I started working in Star Labs, and most of the instructors, as you know, of the Star Labs, most instructors of digital school are also working at Star Labs. So I just think Star Labs as a continuation of digital school. I don't even feel like I left it because I got 2 of my instructors already there. other instructors that I had during summer camps and other things. So I just really feel at home with them. Like I'm still at the course.
Say hello to
So-
Quitim. Quitim is on the chat right now.
Hello, Quitim.
Hello,
big,
hello.
big ups to Quitim. Go watch his stream. I hope it's somewhere linked. He's a great streamer.
Oh yeah, I heard
Yeah.
about that. I saw him streaming Valorant, I guess, with Darcy, Kurstram, and other guys. Okay, people like Ardit are always welcomed in Star Labs. And yeah, so could you tell an advice for new generations regarding programming?
I guess the same advice that I gave a bit earlier. Just when you're working on a project, don't really end up saying, yeah, that's enough, or
Don't give up.
Don't give up. Just stay improving the code, stay improving the design, because there's always much more you can improve at the design, at the code, at everything. And just if you're starting right now, try to concentrate on building your logic, learning at those, maybe they seem boring, you know, those bees at code or the cat at scratch, but they really help you out. You should really concentrate on those levels.
Keep notes, guys. Okay, so okay, let's go into my part. Laptop off, and okay, tell me about what do you know about gaming?
Is this like a quiz right now?
Oh yeah.
Okay, no. I started off gaming, I think, with Minecraft.
Oh, pretty good one. I started with CS 1.6.
So yeah, no, I think actually it was SMP, like GTA San Andreas multiplayer.
Vice City.
Yeah. Most of them. I remember going after school with my friends at local internet cafes and just playing GTA together, like for hours.
Oh. Okay, so I started with CS, Counter-Strike, and after that I started playing new games. I got some new PCs, like I was 7 years old, and my dad bought 2 PCs for me and my sister, and on my living room it was one PC on that side and one PC on that side. It was like internet gaming center. And me and my sister played that. So I started on playing GTA San Andreas multiplayer, and I enjoyed a lot. There was like some servers in Albanian, like role playing. If you know.
Yeah, we played on those. You could select a ethnic group, like you could be Albanian or German or something.
Yeah. I know some servers. Hold up. Bloody Gaming, Albanian Gaming. Then was one with roleplay, like Vatra Zone, if you knew.
I think I played that one.
Yeah, I played a lot on there. So in nostalgia. Okay. Vice City was pretty good also, and
I played a lot of it. Vice City Stories actually on my PSP.
And also Sleeping Dogs. Oh my god, I had like 200 hours there.
Damn.
I played it a lot. So yeah, what's your favorite game now?
My favorite?
Right now.
Right now it would be I guess Pokemon. Been enjoying it a lot lately.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you see Logan Paul's live stream?
The unboxing. Yeah. And Pokemon Fire Red. It's like on Game Boy Advance. I'm playing it.
I never played it. I never watched it.
It's really fun actually. But besides that, I think Stardew Valley, or it's a farming game. Global Offensive, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Besides that, I think I have on Global Offensive or League of Legends most of the others.
What about Duck Hunt? Have you played it when you were young?
Yeah.
I don't know this
Uh,
game. I'm gonna Google it. Hold up.
You didn't have the gun, the little plastic gun to shoot the ducks.
Oh my
You
god!
remember now?
On how was that called?
SNES.
At PlayStation or what?
Nintendo.
Nintendo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I know. Oh my god! I almost broke my TV.
Yeah. Trying to shoot it
That's
with
cool.
the dog.
So right now I'm playing currently CS:GO. I don't have a graphic card on my PC right now. I sold my old PC. I got a new one. So
Oh,
the RTX 3090 is not here. So I can't buy it until it's here. So yeah, currently I'm playing CS:GO and 5M. Do you know what is 5M?
5M.
Like it's the version of GTA San Andreas multiplayer, but in GTA 5.
What? No, that's dope.
You do. I'm currently playing in some USA servers that you have to role play there. I have a character like police, like a cop, and
Nice.
you
I
have to
got.
talk with your microphone, and it's so hard. Like if you break any rule, if you don't act
get
like
banned.
role play, you get banned or something.
I would really like to start playing. I got a bit. I got GTA 5 when it was free on the Epic
Epic
Store.
Games, yeah.
Yeah, and so I just played a bit online, but then got bored because I couldn't do the heist with anyone. The others were playing League of Legends or
Yeah.
something. My friends.
Okay.
So,
In what
what
game?
rank are you?
What was that?
What rank are you in Global Offensive?
What rank?
Yeah. Which rank?
I'm playing Face It right now. I don't play comp. I hate comp. Too many hackers. Right now I'm level 2 because of my graphic card. I can show my skills. But I was close to level 5. Like one more game and I was going to be level 5, but my team.
Yeah, always.
Right now level 2. Poor me. Okay, so Drin Amadani asked, in what game would you go pro, meaning you are good and you enjoy it, like Kenny has in CS:GO or some other games. In what game
Yeah.
would you go pro?
I'm a really casual gamer, so I'm not at most games. Oh, I think Hearthstone. I was like really addicted to Hearthstone. If you know, it's a card game.
I don't know.
It's like a online strategy card game. I was really addicted to it, and I spent a lot of time in it, making decks, making strategies to play against other players. I think it's the only game I try hard on it. So I think if any, I really enjoy it, and I'm a bit good at it. So I think Hearthstone. It's made from
I
Blizzard.
like Call of Duty.
Which
This Warzone,
one?
Warzone
Warzone.
is fire, but Cold War is gonna be more lit. And I hope I'm gonna buy it soon. And yeah. Also, the important question: do you watch anime?
What?
Anime, like cartoon things?
Anime.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watch a lot of animes. I think my favorite one is One Piece because I watched it since I was a kid, and I'm like 900 episodes in, so
Whoa.
yeah, it got a lot of episodes. So.
I like
Yeah, I watched
Barbies.
Sorry, not really
I'm
my
kidding.
thing.
Okay. Is there any game that you tried it to play once but never played again and then started hating that game?
I hope I don't get hate for this, but I really couldn't play Valorant.
Really?
Yeah. It just felt like a weird mix of Overwatch and CS:GO, so I really didn't feel comfortable playing. So it just felt weird because I played Overwatch a bit and CS:GO, so I just feel like that was a weird mix.
Okay, so we have another question from Ardit Limoni. Hello to him. Okay, which is your fab code editor? Which one do you use?
I used a lot of Sublime when I was at digital school.
Yeah,
But
they you'll get used to it soon, or then you don't change it. Like it's hard to change that.
yeah, it's hard to change it when you get really used to it. But it's now weird because I really can't see myself using Sublime
Yeah,
anymore.
me
I
too.
just use Visual Studio Code. I think it's really great, perfect. It got really a good usage of extensions. It got really great features with the search, with the searching through all the files, all the code. The It got an add-on for the changes. It
Uh-huh.
looks at the Git changes directly, and it's just way easier to use. And I think really prettier, and
Okay,
the
perfect.
proof looks way better.
I use Visual Studio Code also. On which
Nice.
programming languages are you working right now, and which one do you like the most? You said that you
Um,
liked.
the most, I think, it it has to be PHP because I love the Laravel framework because it's perfect for projects. It's like
Yeah.
it's how it's structured.
Every
It's
project needs that.
Yeah, because for online platforms, it's great. The structure, the models, the controllers, migrations of everything, it's a really great structure. But besides PHP and Laravel framework, I think I have just to go with JS, and now that I'm learning a bit of React.
So you're a backend guy, let's say.
Yeah, mostly.
Okay. And which is the perfect time to start learning programming?
I think
Which one do you think?
whenever you can, as soon as you can, because um, I
You,
know,
if you're younger, you understand things easier. You know.
yeah, you can soak up, you can learn really faster, and the levels like code and scratch are really not intimidating even for fifth graders or even smaller than that. You can really
I would
start
go in like
whenever
in
you want.
seventh grade. I'd suggest.
Mm, yeah, so you can learn the logic whenever you want, and I think as soon as you can, it's perfect. It's a skill that really there's no regretting that you learned it, you know.
Okay.
Even if when you're really young, I think you can understand it.
So, do you have any questions for me, or Darce, or Ardit, or Kuitem, or anyone in the chat? Do you have any questions for them? Can you hear me?
You're asking me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you have
Okay,
any
I thought
questions
we were
for us?
talking to the live chat. If there are any more questions. No, just really thanks to Darce and everyone at the Star Labs team for having having this privilege of learning at digital school and then improving my skills at Star Labs. Thank you a lot. You're a great host.
Thank you.
I think you're a great streamer.
Thank you so much.
Do you stream, right?
Yeah, I'm a YouTuber.
Yeah, you're a great entertainer.
Thank you so
And
much. I really
no
appreciate
problem.
that.
So thank you all for giving me this opportunity to share my experiences and how on this road how I really became this programmer that I'm now.
Okay, so we want to thank Ardit for joining us today. So, guys, have a nice one, Ardit, and see you
Thank you.
next
Bye,
time
guys.
or whenever. So, have a nice one. See.
Bye.
Okay, guys. So one moment, my camera. Okay, is it good? Okay. So one more thing. Okay. You'll be notified about the next event in LMS. So guys, from my side, have a nice one and good night. I'll see you next week, the marathon. in Saturday. So guys, have a nice one and see you. Bye bye.